right, I'm here to talk to you about your novel. Fifth graders, your novel is Stone Fox. You have an orange folder, and this happens to be Maddie's folder that I'm using. In the back, you'll find the book, and the books are numbered. So this is book 27. That's why Maddie has a number 27 on her folder, because I matched the book to the folder. That way and I have it written down, and that way I remember who has which book, so I can collect them off the end and make sure none are missing. All right, inside the folder is, there's lined paper inside, that's tucked in, that's for your vocabulary word definitions and your target words. So when you get the book, be sure that you read the back. Stone Fox takes place on a potato farm in Wyoming. Takes place heading into wintertime, but it takes place at harvest time when they harvest the potatoes. And Little Willie and Grandfather and Searchlight and some other characters are in the book. So check it out. And then you're going to read one chapter a day. Now hopefully you'll be able to get together with some other kids, 5th grade only, because 6th grade has a different book. You'll be able to get together with some other people either by Zoom or by Facebook for Kids, the Messenger, or some other way so that you work together. Because if you were in school, what we'd be doing is we'd get together and we'd go over what vocabulary words you're supposed to do for the day and what your target word is going to be. Then you would read the chapter, and then you guys would be getting into groups and working on the vocabulary and the quiz time questions, which are the comprehension questions. But since you're not in school, you can choose to work on your own, but only one chapter per day, please. If you work in a group, then figure out some way. Hopefully you're figuring out how to do a Zoom meeting or Facebook timing for kids, something like that. I've been talking to your parents about this, and hopefully if you want to work in a group, you'll be able to work that out. Okay, so in the folder there, if you've looked it over already, there is a vocabulary sheet, and it's in sections. Like section 1 has words for chapter 1 and chapter 2 in it. So I'll send you an email that tells you which words are your vocabulary words and which word is your target word. I have a separate YouTube video that's titled Target Word that tells you how to do these target words. So let's pretend that you're getting ready to read chapter 1. You would have taken this out, and I would have you have your highlighter, and you would highlight the words you're going to do for your vocabulary definitions. It's not going to be all of them, so you won't need all this paper, but let's say you've got 3 words in chapter 1. You just start here, and you could put chapter 1 here, and then you would put down the word and you'd write the definition. You're all used to doing that. And then you could skip lines in chapter 2 when you get there. So the first couple of pages, you aren't going to need more than 2 papers for vocabulary because there aren't that many words, and I don't give you all of them. So you won't need more than like 2 pieces of the lined paper for vocabulary words. So like on the 3rd page, that's where you'll start doing your target words. And you can put one here and one here. You can put 1 per page. I've given you 15 pieces of paper, so if you want to do 1 per paper, you can do that because you're only going to have 10 target words, 1 per chapter, and it's a 10-chapter book. So if you're going, what in the world are you talking about? You'll get it once you look at the YouTube video for target words. Okay, so let's say you've read your first chapter, you've done your vocabulary definitions, and be sure that you use the definition the way it's used in the story. For example, in section 2, the word crisp, while it can mean something crunchy, it's not used like that in the book. It's not used like a crisp apple. It's used a different way. So you want to be sure that you use the definition as it's used in the book. So be sure you look them up. All right, and then in the back, there's a work packet. I made another YouTube video that explains how to do the first page, which is an attribute web. There are 4 of them. So be sure you look at that video so you can figure out how to do those. And then, but don't do any of this until you've completely finished the book and we've gone over the summary of the book. There would be quizzes and tests if we were in school, but I'm not going to do those. We'll talk about them. We might get together in a Zoom meeting and talk about them. But that is your Stone Fox packet. If you have questions, you email me or have your parents text me if I'm not getting back to you soon enough. And let me know if you have questions. I think you'll enjoy the book. It's a good book. Remember, you can read ahead, but don't give any spoilers. And if you read ahead, you still have to read the chapter for the day in which you're doing the work. That's Stone Fox. And we'll talk to you again later. Bye.